Hello and welcome to the 21-day abundance challenge to raise your vibration. Congratulations. If you are watching this, you have been gifted this from me. Now, I have done a lot of courses, but I have never done a course for free before. This is an actual course. You're going to go through 21 days and I'm going to help you to raise your vibration. And I'm going to explain a little bit more about what that means and what this course is going to entail. So stay with me. This is really important for you to listen to this introduction so you can understand what this is all about. Now, if you're not familiar with me, my name is Laura Ashley Abraham. I am a psychic medium and I am also a spiritual coach. My intention doing this work is to bring more love, light, and healing into the world. Now, with this course, it is going to be where you're going to have access on all of my platforms on social media. So I'm going to be posting this on Facebook for 21 days. This course is going to start in May of 2025. So the course will be posted on social media on Facebook, on Instagram, on my YouTube channel, and then I will also be sending it out through email so that you can access it. The course is going to be set up in a private platform, which I will get into in a little bit. But again, just a little bit about me. This is not something that I've ever done before. So if you are watching this, please take advantage of this opportunity. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this for free. It will be for a little while. So you will be able to go in, you're going to be able to watch the videos. So if you do get a little bit behind, don't worry about that. Again, I'm going to explain more about this. But if you are interested in getting a private reading with me, learning more about me, you can go to my website at www.lauraashley-abraham.com. And I have a book that you can order on my website. I also do coaching and I offer private readings. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check that out. Now, in the fall, I am also going to be doing some group coaching and actually before that too. So I will be sending out information about that if you're interested, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of a heads up that will be coming forward soon. Now, about this course, again, this is something I've never done before. So I really want to make sure that you understand how significant this is for you. This is my gift to you to be bringing in more abundance in your life. I have a lot of clients who they it's sometimes hard for people to be able to get a private reading. So my guides, your guides and angels asked me to do this for free. I was going to charge for this. This was totally unexpected that I'm giving this away for free. And again, this is a limited time. It's not always going to be free, but it is for right now. So take advantage of it. Now, what I want to make sure that you do, because with this course, I'm also offering bonus meditations. So you are going to be able to get access to two meditations through the private portal. Now you'll be able to watch the videos on Facebook and hopefully on Instagram if I'm able to post them on there. If not, there will be a link to YouTube during the challenge. So you can always find them both on both platforms. But if you want to get the actual meditations, make sure that you go through the private portal to sign up for this course. In the private portal, you will be asked to put in an email and you're going to create a password. Now, if you have taken previous courses with me, you will already have a password in there. If you don't remember your password, please do not reach out to me. You can reset your password in the portal. Now, the link will be there. This is going to be through Kajabi, okay? And the link will be there for you to be able to sign up for this. Now, the meditations, there's going to be two of them. That's why I want to make sure that you go through this private portal, because in there you'll be able to comment, and only the people who are taking this course will be able to comment throughout the entirety of this course being accessible. You'll also be able to go back after the challenge and re-listen to it and do it again if you want to, and as well as listening to these meditations anytime you want. So if you get stuck anywhere in this challenge, go and listen to the meditation. And one of them is going to be on relaxing. These are channeled meditations that I have created for you specifically for this course. One of them is a relaxation meditation to let go, and the other one is going to be a meditation to be open to receive and be receptive to abundance. Now, again, if you do have questions for me, you can always post them in. Actually, what I want you to do is having comments. You're going to be able to comment during the initial time of this challenge. So from May 2025, you're going to be able to comment on Facebook. You're going to be able to comment, for the challenge on YouTube, for sure, those two platforms. Again, hopefully on Instagram. But also in the private portal, you will be able to go in there and comment, and I will be responding to you. Now, I will do my best across the board to respond to people, but if I don't get to you, it doesn't mean that I didn't see it, because I'm going to read the comments, but I won't be able to necessarily respond to everybody, depending on how many people are taking this course. But in the private portal, I will see that and I will be responding. Now, it's very important, like I said, for you to make sure you sign up for this challenge through the portal. If you've put in your email and you have a password, then you've signed up and you have access to the meditation and you're all good. It's just that the extra material is also going to be posted on Facebook. And when I say extra, I mean everything that's in the portal. Anything that I post on Facebook will be in the portal. You will have everything you need in the private portal, but you'll also be able to see it on those other platforms while I am doing this 21-day abundance challenge. Okay. Now, in the beginning, like I said, you'll be able to post comments. This is to help you to connect with our community. That's one of the reasons that I'm doing this. I want to give back. I want to help you. I know a lot of people have been struggling, and this has not been an easy time for everybody. So this is my way of being able to help you to achieve your goals, to be able to connect with other people, to have a support system, right? We're all going to be there for each other, and we're going to raise our vibration. And I'm going to explain what that means. But before I do, after the challenge is over, so the challenge will be May 2025. So in June 2025, when the challenge is over, you are still going to be able to have access to the meditations through the portal, and you can go back and do the challenge again anytime you want. If you get behind on the challenge, don't worry about it. Again, you can go in there anytime. So the other thing that I'm going to be doing is I will be doing some Facebook Lives during this 21-day abundance challenge. And the Facebook Lives will be uploaded into the portal. That's why I want you to make sure that you're in the portal, and you'll be able to get all of the information in one place. That's why I like that area. So again, this is a course. This is something that I would normally be charging for. But I feel like it's so important for us to do this to help each other right now. I want to help you. I want to give back. All right. So my intention is to help you to raise your vibration, to manifest more good things in your life. I mean, that's what this is for, right? Now, it is going to be, I'm going to have daily activities tasks, right? I'm going to have like a quick little video every day, like a short video that will explain what the action step is going to be, where you're going to have a task to do for that day. These will be easy, these will be simple, these will be fun. But some of these challenges, or some of these activities or tasks, action steps are going to challenge you. So I want you to be prepared for that. That doesn't mean that you need to stop and not do it. Some of them are going to take you longer than other days. Some of the days are going to be really easy, and you're going to be able to do them very quickly. But I don't want you to stop. Now, if you miss a day, don't worry about that. You can catch up on the next day. If you get behind a day, don't worry about that. Just take your time and, go through it at your own pace. It's no big deal. I want this to be fun for you, and I want you to really take the time to incorporate this into your life and into your day. Now, the intention is to raise your vibration. And these daily activities that you're going to be doing are going to be helping you with that. So, again, they're going to be short, easy to do activities. If you can do them in the morning, that's what I would suggest. If you can do them at night, do them at night. Whatever works for you in your schedule. But what I want to have you do is, focusing on these tasks so that you can think about them throughout the day, because a lot of them are going to be things you're going to be incorporating into your daily life and hopefully thereafter. Some of these things, will be ones that will stick with you, and some of them will be ones that maybe you're not going to do all the time, but some you might. So just take what works and leave the rest. Now, this challenge, right, is to help you to raise your vibration. But what does that mean? When we raise our vibration, which means we get into a higher frequency, we are capable and able to manifest more of the good things that we want to experience in our life. So when we are feeling happy, optimistic, excited, when we're feeling like we believe, we trust, we have faith that these things are going to start happening. What you're doing is you're creating momentum. So every day that you do a little bit, it's going to help you, and you're going to be creating momentum in this challenge. That's why it's for 21 days, because we're going to be rewiring, reprogramming your subconscious beliefs. We're going to be bringing some things to the surface to get cleared and to get healed. So some of these things will challenge you to keep going and to not to stop. But also at the same time, it's going to help you to move past your blocks. And that's what I want for you, because when we're in the flow, that's when we start to bring in more of the good things into our lives. Okay. Now, during this challenge on Facebook, I'm probably going to continue to post the cards of the day and then the challenge. So there may be a little bit more information that you're going to get on Facebook for a period of time, and Instagram as well. But hope just bear with me, because this is, again, I feel something that's important for me to post on there so that everybody can have access to it. Now, what I want you also to do is that as we're going through this challenge, this is helping you to change your thought patterns, your subconscious beliefs, like I said. And this will be something that is going to, again, kind of like have a flow. And I don't want you to worry if you're not seeing any big changes. What we're going to be focusing on is little things, little changes. Little things add up to big things, and that creates momentum. And we're going to be looking for miracles, big miracles and small miracles. Okay. Those come in many different ways and many different sizes. So if somebody offers you a free coffee, take that. That's a small little miracle, or maybe it might be a big miracle. Something that somebody offers to do for you. Maybe somebody offers to help you. I want you to pay attention to these little things. They may be subtle throughout your day, where as you're doing this challenge, you're going to notice that more things are aligning, or people are offering to help you, or you're just feeling lighter, you're feeling happier, you're feeling less overwhelmed. And as you do that, again, that creates momentum, and you're in a higher frequency, which helps you to be able to manifest. Now, I want you to really focus on letting go of any expectations during this challenge. Okay, we are going to pick goals in the very beginning. We're going to pick a big goal and we're going to pick a small goal. Okay, now I will get more into that in the first day, but for right now, I want you just to kind of think about picking a small goal and a bigger goal. All right. But also at the same time, you're going to let go of any expectations, because we want to allow the universe to show up for us and to move how we think it should happen, or how we think things should work out, or forcing, that's like us forcing our, what we think should work. And it's kind of like that's you trying to control the universe. So I want to have you move yourself kind of out of the way, right? It's like you need to get out of your own way so that you can create some of these things. So It's important to have a goal, but it doesn't mean that, you're setting all of your intention on the goal. It's actually, we're going to have a goal and then we're going to do these other things too to help to get into the flow of that. So, and I will explain that more as we're, going through this challenge too. So, what I'd also like you to do for this would be to, if you want, you don't have to, is to get a journal. Get a journal and start to record some of the things that you're learning and keeping track of how you're feeling. If you have a day where, you're like, I just don't feel so great today, that's okay. This doesn't mean that you're going to be happy, excited every single day for 21 days. This is really getting into the, paying attention to how you're feeling and being able to shift your vibration so that you are not getting stuck, caught in the weeds. Okay. We want to help to move through that energy and not get stuck. Recognize it, see it, and move through it and past it and move forward so that it's like, okay, I see that, I get it, but I don't want to stay stuck there, right? We want to move through our blocks, which is what I'm going to help you to be able to do. And the other thing is that we are working on changing and recognizing our patterns and habits that are holding us back. That's the intention, right? That's part of what we're going to be doing through this. So you can write down anything that comes up, challenges, keeping track of the wins. I really want to make sure that you're doing that, keeping track of the wins, making sure that you are commenting about those things that happen, the little things, the big things, all of it. Please comment, please share with everybody, because everything you're going through is going to be something that somebody else is going through. And that is a way to help other people, right? And to give back and to be a support for all of us. So please support everybody while we're going through this. And you can record this, like I said, in a journal, get a very special journal. I love writing. So if you can find a journal that is specifically for this challenge, you could put it on your phone, you can put it on your computer, but just make sure that you have a place where you can start to write down, and keep track of what happens throughout this experience. I really want to know about how this impacts you, how this affects you. So please make sure to, let me know, comment, respond. If you do have any questions or anything that you aren't sure about as well, you can always email me at Laura Ashley Abraham FB as in Facebook at gmail.com. Laura Ashley Abraham FB at gmail.com. But please only use that if there's something that you really don't understand or you really need help with, okay? Because I really want to have you put your comments and questions, all of those things, either in the portal or commenting on Facebook or, like I said, on YouTube, if you can do that. That would really help out a lot. All right. So again, make sure that you sign up through the private portal so that you get access to the 2 meditations that are going to be free with this challenge. If you've done that, then you're all set. So just make sure to do that. And if you wouldn't mind, please send this to people that you feel like could benefit from this. That's that's a big favor that I have for you. And again, like I said, if you miss a day, don't worry about it. Just jump back in when you can. I know everybody gets busy, so please do not put pressure on yourself. This is supposed to be fun. All right. So let's let it be fun. Let it be easy. Go with the flow. If there's something in one of these days you're like, you know what, I really don't have time today, then do something else, come up with a mantra, for the day and repeat that, or do a previous activity for that day that was fun, that raised your vibration, that made you feel good. All right. Or, just hold a thought about a loved one for the day. That will help you as well. So you don't have to do everything that I'm saying if you get stuck. I would like you to. It's going to help you the most if you can do all of the activities, because that's the intention and that's how I have it set up, because it has momentum. But again, please do not stress yourself out. All right. You're going to get what you need out of this. So trust that whatever it is that's meant to happen through this challenge, that is going to happen for you. Now, like I said, I'm planning on doing a Facebook Live to give that to you. So you'll be able to ask me questions in there, and I'm going to be delivering messages. And then those Facebook Lives will, if you're not able to make it, I will have those posted in the portal, so you'll be able to get access to those replays if you're not able to make them live. Now, like I said, the only thing that I'm going to ask you, I'm going to ask a favor, is if you wouldn't mind, please sharing this with anybody that you feel could really benefit or that is struggling. If somebody's living in fear, or they're having a hard time and you feel like this might help them, please send this to them. Um, you know, this can only help if they will be open and allowing it to help, as well as you. So please have an open heart as you're going through this. Please be gentle, loving, and kind to yourself as you're going through this challenge, and please have fun with it. I am so excited. I can't wait to get started. So I will see you in day 1 for our first challenge. I love you so much. Thank you. Mwah.